I'm currently on a mission to learn how to make a real high quality corset, and it's my third attempt. I think my last attempt is actually not that bad, and it's pretty close to what I consider to be a really high quality corset. The only part which I feel like needs a lot of improvement are the cups of that corset, but other than that, I'm really happy with the structure. I'm really happy with how I did the boning. The overall shape is really nice. When I was making my last corset, I didn't have a mannequin, but now I'm back in London and I have my mannequin here, so it's definitely going to be a lot easier for me to drape the pattern. I want to talk a little bit about boning because since I started making corsets, I learned quite a bit. This is the boning that I'm going to be using today, and if you can see, it's not flat compared to this one. This is completely flat boning, which I used for my very first corset. It breaks really easily, really fast. Both of these bonings still break. For instance, if you sit in your corset, there's really high chance that the boning is gonna break. Fabric I'm using, cotton. It's pretty thick, but it's still easy to work with. I have a lot of it and I love how it's natural. The needle that I'm gonna be using on my sewing machine is 110, so it's like a very thick needle. For this type of fabric, it's perfect, and I think that's kind of it. Now I'm gonna cut out 2 corset patterns basically, and then I'm gonna sew them together and twist them inside out. Last night I cut out all the pieces of the corset, so now I'm gonna be sewing it together. And for this part we're also gonna need an iron, because it's always nice to iron the seams, because when you will be sewing these 2 parts together, the only way you will make the seams to align is if both pieces are completely flat. This is my 1 layer, so I need to repeat it once again, and I'm gonna iron it and I'm gonna sew it together and twist it inside out. And I think I made too many of these parts. I usually make a lot less, but I don't think I have enough boning for this whole thing. I have like 3 meters. Well, I guess I'm not gonna put bones everywhere on every seam. I need to choose the ones that are most important. So I'm definitely gonna put a boning in the central one, here, on the sides. I sewed those two pieces together and I twisted them inside out. Now I'm gonna be sewing the tubes. This is gonna be the side. I feel like it's a bit small. Okay, this is the side where everything looks good, but the problem is the other side. I don't even want to show you. Even though I ironed it and I lined it, it still doesn't go perfectly straight. You see what I mean? It's pretty bad. This always happens for no reason. I don't know why. This is what I have right now. I put boning everywhere. Sometimes I put it twice. So now I'm gonna work on the bottom and then I will sew the ends of the corset and I'm gonna add the cups. I just made this mistake, which I need to fix. Good morning. This is what we have today. It's officially day 3 of me trying to finish this corset, and it's not because I'm very slow, but because I also procrastinate a lot. So it's taking a lot longer, but now I'm gonna work on these edges. I already folded them, and we're gonna add the hoops, and we're gonna work on the bottom. I'm finishing up the hoops. I already have them on this side and now I'm gonna sew them here. And unfortunately the corset turned out to be a bit asymmetrical. You can see that here I folded more fabric than here, and I thought it was gonna be fine, but it's not fine, and I'm gonna redo this part, and for that I would need to undo all of these seams, which is very exciting. I thought I was gonna finish it today, but now I'm not even sure because this is quite a bit of work, to be honest, and I should have done it a lot earlier.
Где все эти... Я не знаю, ты как-то такая кривая.
I finished this corset like a few days ago and I was not gonna post this video because of how much I don't like how it turned out. I think that this is a big fail. Starting off with the fact that it's a bit too big on me. It fits me well, but it's just not doing what the corset is supposed to be doing. Like it's supposed to be a lot more tight around my waist and it's just not. And overall I don't like the shape, prefer something like this. And the last drop for me was when I accidentally poked the seam with my finger and now there's a hole. At first I thought that I was gonna fix it, I'm gonna make it work, it's gonna be fine, but after this I feel like I just want to start over and it's just a complete fail. Then I'm not super happy with these cups. Clearly you see here it's the inconsistency. I low-key like their shape, I just don't like this little bit, which is pretty easy to fix. So what I wanted it to look like is something like this. So overall, I think it was a fail and I'm gonna start over.